So, as I said before, I'd be remaking this video because I was stumbling over my words. So here we go. Here's 5 things that Kubota did better than Deere. Or John Deere, as more people know it as. It doesn't matter, regardless how you pronounce it or say it. Number 1, the quick coupler, in my opinion. I prefer that style quick attach, skid steer quick attach over the John Deere quick attach. I went over that in, well, I'll go over it again. It's just like that pin there, and it comes up to right about the top of my finger. And there's a hook, similar to it's pretty much a rod, and the bucket has the hook on it, and the hook looks very, very similar to, where's the hook on this chain at? The hook on the bucket looks very similar to this. So that's number 1. The Kubota has a better quick attach coupler. Number 2, well, actually, we'll elaborate a little bit more on the quick coupler for number 1. You can get it with or without a quick coupler. The quick coupler is a $500 option. This one came on the tractor. We did not order it with it. We just bought the tractor. It should be standard equipment, but I could see why some people would want to have a pin-on bucket like we had on our last tractor and converted it. Another thing that Kubota did better than Deere was metal hoods, metal side panels, and metal deck. So that's 2 things. Options, here's number 3. I'm going to say options. On this tractor, as far as options, you can get it with a loader, without a loader. You can get it with or without a loader. So with the loader, it'll come with the LA 525 loader on the L2501, the L3301, L3901, and I think that's it. No, because the 4701 has a 765, I think is what it is. I don't know too much about the 4701 because we don't need it. So you can have different options. You can have, and we'll go into options throughout the tractor. So start up here, bucket. You can get a pin-on or quick coupler. You can get this loader. And when you get the loader, you can take the loader off. It's not like John Deere, where they have a rigid loader, where this is just all one piece. If you want to take the loader off the tractor, they drive that pin out and that pin out on both sides. Come up here, and don't mind these quick couplers because the John Deere doesn't have them. You have to unbolt the hoses from the loader stick, and that's a pain from what I've read. So that's 2 or 3 options. Option 4, see that front tire? That can look like the one that's on in front of our John Deere tractor. It's a 2-wheel. You can get this thing in a 2-wheel drive. Yes, you can get in the 2-wheel drive, but when you get a 2-wheel drive, you don't get the hydrostatic. And that's the next point. You can get this tractor in a gear shift. Yep, just like this is why we got rid of our last one. We didn't like the gear shift because of what the work we were doing. You can get it with a gear shift. Ours is a HST, hydrostatic transmission. The gear shift, I think, is a shuttle shift. I think. I'm not too far into that yet. So that was number 2 and that's number 3. Number 4. I'd have to say the weight of this tractor. With the loader, quick attach, and no fluid in the rear tires, and fuel tank, oil, and everything else full, all fluids in it. This tractor comes in right around 3,000 pounds, 3,500 pounds, something like that. Yeah. So, yeah, that's that. So number 5 now. Well, I'd have to say that it's orange. Obviously, that's a joke. Green's more natural, right? All jokes aside, I'd have to say the engine. The Yanmar engines are good engines. They've been around for as long as Kubotas have been around. I'm going to be honest with you. They've been around just like the Kubota. Let me get you set up here. Yeah. This tractor is a lot quieter than the Yanmars. Our neighbors have a John Deere, it's either 2032 or 3032R. I think it's 2032. I don't know, it doesn't matter. That thing is loud. It's brand new as of last year. Ours is brand new as of 2 years ago. Well, this tractor was made 2 years ago, according to the date on the tires. But yeah, which means this thing sat out on a lot for a year, but that's why it's discolored. You can probably see, yeah, you can see it real good on camera. I have to figure out if I can fix that or not. Probably not, but it doesn't bother me too much, but that's besides the point. Yeah. So what did I say before? I can't remember. Yeah. So those are the things that I feel are better than the John Deere on the Kubota. Oh, the engine sound, that's right. Here. This is a common rail. I don't know too much about the Yanmar motor. I don't think it's a common rail. It might be, but if it is, it's a very noisy common rail, which means there's something wrong with it. And I'm going to throw in extra 2 tidbits, 2 bonuses. Front axle. Since I'm redoing this video, may as well include it. Well, the John Deere themselves brag about having their steering components behind the axle. All right, I'd rather have some in front of the axle. You know why? The stuff on the John Deere hangs down 2 to 3 inches below the axle. Oh yes, it's a better design. Our little mustaches are very, very twisted up and curly looking because guess what? We're very intelligent and not very smart about how we put things together. You're intelligent with a lot of different things, John Deere. You make good tractors. You just need to take after some other companies. I know it'd probably be copyright or something, but take after Kubota. Put your stuff either behind it and above, like pretty much in line with this, just behind, and it'd be better that way. And number 2, for the extra tidbits, there's a motorcycle outside. You can take this stick here, push down, and curl your bucket. Push up, dump your bucket. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you can't do that on John Deere. It doesn't have a twin cycle valve. I think that's what they call it. And actually, I'll add in an extra bonus. Yes, that's pretty much it. You can run the hydrostat on this tractor, just right here at my foot. You can steer it, run the 3-point, have the PTO on, and run all the loader controls at the same time without destroying this tractor or stalling it out or something. I'm not too great at the Deeres. I bet you'd stall out the hydraulic motor or something along those lines. But, yeah. So, this video is a bit longer than the last one, by about 4 minutes. So, yes, don't forget to subscribe, because I recently found out that 62% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed. So go ahead and subscribe if you like. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I'm just putting statistics out there because the world seems to love statistics. I hate them because they're hard to do. Yeah, so this is my video about why the Kubota is a better tractor than the John Deere. So see you all later, and don't forget to subscribe.